come on in. What's up? What's good? Coffee Crack Percolate was really good. It's your man Theo Butler. Welcome to another side episode. I ain't saying, I'm just saying what the rock with me next. Y'all go ahead and clap that damn thing on it. Yeah. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, sharing is caring. And I know the voice sound kind of rough. Yeah, because we getting an early start. We got a lot going on. It's Wednesday. It's comic book day in the USA. We got to make it do what it do. We're working on a brand new format for the channel and everything like that. So without further ado, y'all see what we got going on. Yeah, Ultimate Black Panther number 10 brought to us by Brian Hill. Yeah, Brian making it. Brian is a busy guy. Brian is a busy guy. Brought to us by Brian Hill, and the artwork by Carlos Nieto. Y'all tell me how am I getting it wrong? Because I apologize. I don't want to get it wrong. That's it. Let's go ahead and crack this puppy on open. We open up the Khonshu running through a deserted street, and but it don't look too good, and damn. Let's pause for this ad on the next page, real quick. Y'all see what that is? Yep. Marvel's Art of Storytelling, an online art course by Proco, which prominently features T'Challa, the Opa comedy. Yeah, I'm liking that right there. That's all right. How about writing? Is there an online course for how to write comic books? I want to take that course. Never mind. Okay, back to that story. Where we see the Oba standing triumphant as Khonshu summons a sword that T'Challa easily shatters. Like that, boy, gets you. Is that a sword or a sword? For the Ghetto Boy fans out there, do we need to ask Willie D? Willie D, I live by the sword. My dog is responsible for quite a few people effing up that word to this very damn day. Anyway, Buddy, T'Challa, flexing his claws, and we see him do to Khonshu what T'Chaka did to Njobu in the first Black Panther movie. Same result with a different ending. T'Challa hears and sees the voice of Vibranium. Did he think he could use Vibranium without succumbing to it? He says different, but once again, the king of this Wakanda, awakens from his dreams screaming. Ain't that how we got introduced to him? Our story opened up like that, like I ain't lying. Like we go all the way back to issue 1. That's how, never mind. This time, Vice waking up in his bed, he wake up in the throne room. Bro, you sleepwalking now. You need therapy. You need therapy because you ain't the dude that necessarily need to be sleepwalking because you ain't no regular dude. It could go left. Anyway, Okoye found him in the throne room. He don't really want to tell her what he dreamed about, but she's able to get him to see otherwise. I kind of like the vibes I'm getting from her as a character. Like, I like Okoye. I know some folks feels a certain type of way, but I like her. Despite the presentation of their marriage, she appears to be the only one he really trusts and open up to. That said, Vibranium as an element and their dependence on it is starting to invade his every thought. Once again, she encourages him. Once again, he acts standoffish. It's T'Challa. regardless of whatever universe he is. He's going to be standoffish. The T'Challa from 616, he do this too. When Okoye reminds him that Shuri wants a war, he lets it be known rather ominously that the war is his and his alone. Wow, that's crazy. From there, we shift scenes to a freighter where we find our trio of Eric, Aurora, and our Sorceress Supreme of the Ultimate Universe. The topic of convo, what's going on in Wakanda, why was she needed, and why was she in captivity? We get one of the answers when the young lady summons what I can only guess is a giant shark that jumps over the freighter. That's a big ass shark. Not just me, Color Eric and Aurora impressed. And that's when we see a helicopter pull up and start raining down shots. I gotta watch what I say. Aurora's fine. Eric then got hit. That's what that is. The sorcerer, she upset. She 38 hot. She goes from deflecting rounds down range to, y'all remember that giant shark? Yeah. And y'all remember Eric just got hit? Right. Well, she got that on lock too. She do. Once again, Color Aurora impressed, but also curious. Who were her captors? And were their assailants one and the same? She don't know. She's upset a lot of folks along the way. And that's when she reveals her name. Enid. And she's down to be that solution. I gotta say solution because I don't know if I get a strike for what they got in here. But she gonna be their solution. She want the smoke. So, all right. What my thoughts for this particular issue? It's a story. It is a story, and it's a story continuing at the story arc from the first issue. I understand that it's not written at the same pace as either Blade book, but Blade and T'Challa, Eric Stevens and T'Challa, are two different characters, regardless of the fact that they have the same writer. I like the story is organically unfolding. Is it too long? I don't know, because I come from a different generation. And I'm going to say that I come from a different generation where you would have multiple mini story arcs within a long story arc. So you would get bad guy in either one, or you would get the superhero fighting the bad guy in either one issue or two issue and then moving on. I understand that some of these things are written where the story does not do that. It takes 10 to 12 issues for the superhero to make it do what it does. I can't say I'm a fan of that. I can't say I'm not a fan of that. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it falls flat on its face. Especially when you have the expectations from fans in regards to what they want from their character. This story, I feel like, could be sped up a little bit. I don't know if we're trying to stretch the story out to meet a particular number or what, but there were certain things, the Lady of the Light, somebody's supposed to have a child. Here we are, issue 10, and I don't see those events playing out anytime soon. So, but I am liking, I got to tell y'all what I'm liking. I'm liking the fact that Vibranium is alive. I'm enjoying that aspect of it. T'Challa having to interact with the Vibranium. I'm enjoying that aspect of it. So I'm curious from the mindset of wanting to see what's going on with the Vibranium. I think that's an interesting story because Wakanda is largely dependent on Vibranium. So I'm interested in seeing where that's going. I do have questions in regards to, I said it once before, what's going on with the 2 spies that were supposed to be assigned to Shorty and Okoye. We've seen Shorty, seen Okoye. We have not seen those 2. We've seen a lot going on from Khonshu, but we don't see too much from Raw, and they're both supposed to be comprising the essence of Moon Knight. So I'm interested in more of that. What her name was? Go back and take a look at her name. The Matron Imala. She's given some foreboding information, but aside from that, we haven't really gotten anything. So I think this is going to be one of those stories where it will be judged based on how it ends. At least for me, I'll judge it based on how it ends. But right now, yeah, I'm there. I'm going by issue 11 because I am curious. At the very least, my curiosity is piqued. I find the story to be interesting. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts, comments, like, share, subscribe, check. Make sure you subscribe. Some of you think you are subscribed, but you're not. We coming back with some more comic book content later on today, so make sure you got your notifications on. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.